Good afternoon, my dear friends. How are you all? You're good at your home, stay safe. Let I will continue our subject, hydraulic engineering. And in early lecture, if you remember that we have taken the uniform flow section 1, right? So you can see exactly in these slides that we have taken the section 1 where we derive the different types or classification of different types of the flow. Then we have derived the equation for velocity distributions. I am sure that you remember the equation V is equal to what? Yes, C under root of mi. So that where C we take as the chase constant, m is the hydraulic mean depth, and I we have taken as the slope. Very good. So that equation we have derived, and simultaneously we are using to deriving the equation for chases, where chases we can derive it by help of the three different equations like Chase formula, Cutter's formula, and Manning's formula. So these three formulas are most important, which are responsible to either increase the velocity in man-made or artificial channel, or either it will be decrease the velocity. So this part we have taken it as the section 1, and today we are going to discuss, that means I would like to take it about the most economic channel sections. I already said that this material is available in Google Class. So you go through the code ZXLBLVG and you can download all the materials, all the PPTs, lecture notes, and in addition I also uploaded your textbooks. Bansal is already available there. So whatever the content I am taking through this slide, the same content, my dear friend, you are referred through the book also, right? So you can refer it, and meanwhile if you get any difficulty, you can share your difficulties, your questions via my mail ID dhruvesh.patel@sot.pdpu.ac.in. So today I am going to take the section 2, which are most important, which shows us that what about the most economic channel section and how we prepare the most economic channel section for rectangle channel, trapezoidal channel, then circular channel. So these are the main three channels which are introduced in our syllabus. And as you know, my dear friend, earlier we have discussed about the open channel flow or utilize it to propose the man-made channel. So man-made channel, it means we say that canal, yes, it is the man-made channel which are useful to transport the water from one place to the other place, right? So this we consider as the man-made channel. So now the main canal we say that which are the most example we considered as the most economic channel section as the artificial channel section, right? So now I will take that why the most economic channel section is required and what means of the most economic channel section. So most economic channel section means the channel which having the dimension that utilize in the way that it reduce the cost of construction of the channel. So we say, for example, a rectangle channel, then we know that these channel are made by width and depth, and these width and depth are utilized for transporting the water from the section. So we try to maintain the width and depth ratio in the way that the water which flow from it are maximum, but it is utilize the minimum perimeters. So when it will utilize minimum perimeter, then we get the maximum discharge, and then we consider that it is the most economic channel section. So these are the some definition part which are included in these slides. Like the section we say that it is the most economic when the cost of the construction of the channel is minimum, and this cost is directly depends on the width and depth, it means the parameter of the channel. So the second line we say that to keep the cost down or minimum, the weighted parameter for the given discharge should be minimum, and this condition is utilized for determining the dimension of the economic channel sections. So usually we have three different types of the channel section we use for construction of any artificial channel like canal. The first section we take as the rectangle channel. So you see in this figure that we have one rectangle channel which having the dimension is the depth we can consist with the symbology D, and width of the channel we consist with the width of the channel B, right? So now we have to derive this channel in the way that we get the maximum output, we get the minimum weighted perimeter, and we get the maximum output. So which condition will fulfill, or which condition we will adopt in the form of the dimension ratio D to B, so that we get the maximum discharge. So deriving this theory, let we have assumed that B is the width of the channel and D will be the depth of the channel. So we know that the area of the channel will be what? Yes, area will be B into D. So it will be B into D. And now next will be the weighted parameters. So weighted parameter we will consider there where the water can touch with the surface of the channel or surface of the canal. So in this channel you can see that I have marked it by help of the red color, where you can see that when we flow the water in this channel, this water can touch with two sides and one bed. The two sides we consider as the depth of the side, that means depth of the water, and the bed we will consider as the B, it's the bed of the channel, right? So perimeter we will consider that these are the surface where the water can touch. So we consider it 2 times D, it means D plus D, and 1 time B. So we consider that perimeter is D plus B plus D, it means B plus 2D. Now formulating this equation, we want to formulate this equation for getting the minimum perimeter. So we will derive the equation in form of one parameters. So for example, this first equation you call that as the equation 1. Same way perimeter might you take at equation 2. So further we converting this equation 2, then we can consider that B is equal to, from the equation 1, B is equal to A by D, right? Now this B is equal to A by D, you say that equation 3, and this equation 3 we are inserting into the equation 2, P is equal to B plus 2D. So we say that P is equal to B plus 2D is equal to what? So this B we have derived from A by D. So this will become as A by D plus 2D. This might be, you say that equation 4, or either you consider as the sequential equations from the further. So foremost, for getting the economic channel section, as per the definition, we know that perimeter should come minimum. So when the perimeter should come minimum, we take the differentiation of this perimeter with respect to the depth of the water. So we take that dP by dd is equal to 0. Now taking this differentiation, we inserted this equation 3 into this 4, then we say that A by D 2dd is equal to 0. Now taking this differentiation, minus A by D square plus 2 is equal to 0. So you all aware that how you are taking the differentiation. So perhaps we get the value at the end, area is equal to 2d square. Now this you say that equation 6 or 7, and this 6 equation you will pertain in the equation 1. So we say that A is equal to B into D. So B into D is equal to 2d square, right? Now it will come that B is equal to 2d, right? So that now we'll put this equation. So these are the first condition. You see that the first condition will be B is equal to 2d. It means width should come 2 times the depth of the water. So these are the first condition to get the most economic channel section in rectangle channel. That means whenever you are going to propose any rectangle channel on field, you should keep in mind that you have to propose it base 2 times the depth of the water, so that the channel should always become most economic and you will get the maximum discharge. Now going further, we say that the hydraulic mean depth, which we already derived earlier, so M is equal to A by P. So we say that B into D, B plus 2D. So it will come as 2, inserting those all the equation B into D, B plus 2D to equation BD and B plus 2D. So we'll insert the equation. So at the end we get that M is equal to 2D square by 4D. So we'll remove that the equal quantities from up to down, and then we'll get that D by 2. So the second condition we receive in most economic channel section, in rectangle channel section, is hydraulic mean depth is always and always equal to depth by 2. It means M is equal to D by 2. So these two conditions should be satisfied or should be fulfilled to prepare any kind of the rectangle channel. First condition should be B is equal to 2D, and the second condition will be M is equal to D by 2. When you propose this proposal to construct any type of the rectangle channel, this channel always provide you the maximum discharge consist with the minimum weighted perimeter, and then we consider that it is the most economic channel section. Now let me take one example so that it will more clear that how we are proposing the channel most economic channel section and how we get the maximum discharge from it. So these are the example where the statement is a rectangle channel of the width is 4 meter. So you understand width means the base which is 4 meter and having the bed slope is 1 in 1500, 1 in 1500, and find the maximum discharge through the channel. When you will observe that the keywords maximum discharge, minimum weighted perimeter, most economic channel section, then you understand that this question comes from this section 2, where the examiner want from you that you have to propose the dimension of the channel in the way that it should be a most economic, so that we can find maximum discharge through the channel and take the value. Chase is constant, it is already given you, so you are not have to assume here that it is 50. So let I will show you the same example from the Bansal, and these are the most economic channel section and these are the example 1. So you can see the example problem 16.13, and this book already I shared with you through the Google class. So you directly go through the page 777 and you can exactly open the same page in your notebook, in your PC window, and you can see that the first example, a rectangle channel of width is 4 meter, having the bed slope is 1 in 1500. Find the maximum discharge through the channel. Take C is this one. So we'll propose B is equal to 4 meter. I is given you that it is 1 divided by 1500. C is 50. And just now we referred that for proposing the most economic rectangle channel section, we have to satisfy two basic condition. First is B is equal to 2D and second is D is equal to B by 2. So let you will insert the values. So first is D, B by 2. So B is given you. So you can put it 4 by 2, so that it will come as 2. So depth of the water will come 2. And now the second condition, B is equal to 2D. You will insert this value and you get the values, right? Same way that M is equal to D by 2. So you put it 2 by 2, it's 1. So now you get the area B into D, 4 into 2. So it is 8 meter square. Good. Earlier we derived the equation from the Chase equations, and that we have that Q is equal to AC under root of Mi. Now we'll put all the values. A area, we get it 8 meter square. C is equal to 50 and under root of Mi. M stands for hydraulic mean depth and the I will stand for the slope. So we'll insert all the value and simplify the equation. Then we get the value for discharge is equal to 10.328 meter cube per second. These are just one example. Yes, one more thing I want to say, that you do not forget to write the unit. I observed that in your mid semester many more than 60% students till doing the mistake to write those units after the figure. Without unit, this figure is meaningless. So you must have to care to put those units. And putting all the units, you see that at the end you get the answer. Q is equal to 10.32 meter cube per second. These are the answer. It means 10.32, which shows that the proposed channel having the width is 4 meter and slope is this, and the Chase constant is 50. Under this condition, if you propose rectangle channel, then this most economic channel section will provide you the maximum discharge 10.328. Now I will take one more and rest other I will leave on you. Many examples are provided in assignment. You can try refer those assignment. Finding any difficulty, you contact me and then we solve it together. So no problem. The second example will show that here a rectangle channel carries water. Here see that now the discharge is given you. In early example, one parameter, it means the width is given you, but in the second example you can see that the discharge is given you. So we have maximum the parameters which we can find it in the most economic channel sections, either width, depth, chases, either M or either slope or either the discharge. So you see here in this example 2, where discharge is given you, where the slope is given you, and the value for C is given you, it means you have to find out the dimension, right? And these are the reverse example, we say that. So now Q is given you, I is this one. Now we apply the conditions. So we derived the condition earlier for getting the most economic rectangle channel section. B is equal to 2D and M is equal to D by 2. Area is equal to B into D. So let me insert this value. B is equal to 2D. So 2D into D, it will come 2D square. Now Q is equal to AC under root of Mi. So put all the value 0.42 D square multiply by 50 under root of D by 2, 1 by 2000. Simplify the example. Be care about that how you will transferring the function. Here you see that it is D 5 by 2, but when you transfer it, you can see that it is 2 by 5. So do D raised to 0.0253 2 by 5, and the answer will come as 0.577. It shows that you get the value for the depth of the water, but simultaneously you have to get the value for width of the channel. So B is equal to, you consider as 2D, and then you will insert the value in the equation, and then you get the value of B and D. Both are we mostly measure in meters, so we can put it in form of the MKS unit. It is in meter. So B and D we get. So these B and D, which are proposed from n number of B and D, but these B and D are most probable possibilities where you will propose for the channel, then you are very sure that you will get the maximum discharge. It means the 400 liter per second discharge with the slope of 1 raised to 2000, with the channel chases for C is 50. So these width and D, that means B and D, are the most preferable for this channel. And ultimately we, as the hydraulic engineer, we have that we always try to get the maximum output from the channel. And these all the example which show you that suppose you will propose the rectangle channel, then how you will get the maximum discharge, right? So these are the first example where we propose the rectangle channel. Simultaneously we can propose the trapezoidal channel too. So I will take the theory of trapezoidal channel, how we propose and how we derive the different equations. But before it, I would like to ask the question, where you have seen this channel section? Anybody? Friends? Yes, you all will aware. Nabda main canal. Yeah. Why I am taking the example so many times? Because it is near to us, and these are the most largest canal in Asia, and we feel proud that it is situated in Gujarat, right? Anybody can say me that what are the maximum discharge has been taken by the Nabda main canal? Yes, you give me your feedback, your answer through the mail, and I will take the second theory, most economic trapezoidal channel sections. So these are the proposed channel sections. Trapezoidal, you understand that, the shape you understand. Now for deriving the theory, it has derived the name at different corner A, B, C, D, and this is the one side of the channel, and this is the another side of the channel. This is the width of the channel B, and this is the top width of the channel AD, and these are the side slope will mention in form of, one is vertical, n is horizontal. So the steps are remain same. We derived earlier that first step will be apply and find out the area. Second step will be finding out the any one parameters from the area, B or D. Most probably will find B. Third step will be use the perimeter equation, derive the P, then insert the value of B to P, and then you will take the differentiation of perimeter with respect to the depth of the water, which come always minimum, so we will take as 0. So these are the steps which has performed here. A is equal to BC plus AD. It comes from the early figure. The same theory has been mentioned in Bansal book, so you can refer it very easily. And then later we have put the dimension of the sides BC and AD by 2 into D. So B plus 2 and D into D divided by 2, right? Then it has derived that A is equal to B plus ND into D. So now it will come as A by D is equal to B plus ND. So now we derive that what is B. So B is equal to A by D minus ND. So now weighted parameter will come. Now weighted parameter means what? Again, we know that we already discussed at the beginning of this theory where the water can touch with the surface of the canal. So water has possibility to touch with this two side of the canal, right, and the bed of the canal. So this portion we consider as the weighted parameter. So portion of AB, portion of BC and portion of CD, that we consider as the weighted parameter. And same it has reflect in form of the equation AB plus BC plus CD. So it will come as BC plus 2CD. Now further inserting the value of B plus 2, now under root of C, E plus B. So this equation has been derived from, if you remember that you can take it, these are the triangle. And you can take the diagonal of this triangle. So earlier you know that you derived that the equation from the Pythagoras equation, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, right? So same way that this AC is considered here in form of the other two sides. So 2 under root of CE square plus DE square. So these are nothing but it comes from the Pythagoras. And then later we have inserted the values and then we derive the P is equal to B plus 2D under root of N square plus 1. And then we derive the equation earlier, B is equal to, so A by D minus ND plus 2D under root of N square plus 1, right? Now for getting the most economic channel section, we consider P will come minimum. So when P will come minimum, when we take the differentiation with respect to the depth of the water, and it will always come 0. So we will take the differentiation of this equation with respect to the depth, and ultimately taking all the differentiation, at the end you get the answer. See, the answer, it's come in form of B plus 2 and D by 2 is equal to D under root of N square plus 1. Now what proportion it shows? So this shows the proportion in form of the equation. Actually it shows that it tell you the meaning that the half width of AD, see that these are the AD, right? It is the topmost portion of the water. So it proposed that half width of AD is always equal to one side slope of the channel. So your half top width is always come equal to one side slope of the channel, and when it will come equal, then you consider that it is the most economic channel. And the same it has mentioned here that B plus 2 and D by 2, it means the half top width is always equal to D under root of N square plus 1, one side slopes, right? So these are the first conditions that where you get the trapezoidal channel is most economic. And the second condition is hydraulic mean depth, M is equal to A by P, area B plus ND into D. Now inserting the value of P, again M is equal to A by P, you insert all the values B plus ND into D, 2B plus ND, then you will get the value D by 2. So these are the second condition you have to obtain where the hydraulic mean depth will come as D by 2. So these are the two main conditions to obtain the most economic trapezoidal channel sections, right? So these are the conditions that it should satisfy, and then we'll consider is the most trapezoidal channel sections. Now I will take one example. A trapezoidal channel has side slope of 1 in 2, 1 is horizontal, 2 is vertical, 1 by 2, and the slope of the bed is 1 in 1500. The area of this section is 40 meter square. Find the dimension of this section if it is most economic. It means you have to find most economic. Determine the discharge of the most economic channel section where C you take is 50. So I will take the same example from Bansal book already shared with you. So no problem, you have to refer those example yourself at your home. Now these examples are situated on the page of 781 and the example number is 16.16. Now these are the trapezoidal channel section. You can see that trapezoidal where side slope, these are the side slope where 1 to 2, this equation always make that width always make that N into D, and N is the side slope, and this side slope you will take that horizontal by vertical, so it is 1 by 2, so it is come as 1 by 2 D. Okay, the overall channel section, the entire channel For example, it started from Navagam, right? Sardar Sarovar Dam until you take it to the Ahmedabad. So the total length, the longitudinal slope of the channel is 1 in 1500. Now these are the two different slopes we use in trapezoidal. One is the slope itself of the canal section and one is the slope of the longitudinal slopes. And the area of is 40 meter square. So 40 meter square area is given you. It's the reverse example where you find out the dimension and later you find out the discharge. So let me put the value n is equal to 1 by 2 and I is 1 by 1500, area is 40 meter square and C will come 50. First condition, we know that b plus 2 nd by 2 d under root of n square plus 1. Now inserting the other value b2 1 by 2 d under root of 1 by 2 square plus 1, and then later you will simplify the equation. Then you see that you derive the equation in form of the ratio, and this ratio will come in form of b is equal to 1.236d. Now this ratio you will insert in the equation of area, where earlier we derived the equation b plus 2 nd by 2 into d. Now the ratio comes from early equation is b is equal to 1.236d. So this ratio you will put it in the equation and then you can find out that b plus nd into d, inserting this value you get 1.736d square. Inserting all other values, comparing with the area 40 meter square, insert the 40 meter square is equal to 1.736d square, and then later you get the value of d under root of 40 by 1.736, so you get 4.8. So ultimate aim is to find out the dimension, and this dimension you derived it from the prefix condition for getting the most economic channel section of the trapezoidal channel section, right? So d is equal to, it will come is 4.80 and b will come is again b into d. So we will put it, earlier it is derived, actually the ratio is derived, b is equal to 1.236d. So you will put the value 1.236 into d, this means d 4.80, so you get that 5.9 meter. Now the second condition for hydraulic mean depth is for m is equal to d by 2. So this condition you will propose and then you will insert 4.82 by 2. So it will come 2.40, right? Now we apply the universal equation for proposing the most uniform and economic channel section. So uniform channel section, and for chases we derived earlier q is equal to AC under root of mi. Now area you derived from most economic trapezoidal channel sections, it is already given you 40. C you will put, m you have derived d by 2 and then the slope. So ultimately you get the answer at the end, discharge is equal to 80 meter cube per second, right? So these are, we consider that it is 80 meter cube per seconds are getting the maximum discharge when you propose the channel having the area is 40 meter square. So these are the examples. Same way the other examples are pertinent, are mentioned. You try, solve it yourself. Also you refer the assignments, so many examples are available. These all will help you to extract, derive the examples further to finding out that how the most economic channel sections are proposed. So this is all about to proposing most economic channel section.